we can get the American people to understand that their decision should be to reject the failed moral stewardship of the Democrat Party.
How are you going to do that?
Well, I think you do it by making sure that you make the right arguments, starting with a desire and a need to face the issues like abortion that have, in fact, poisoned the conscience of this country, that people like Bill Clinton and Al Gore advocate, and yet that are contrary to the most basic principles of justice and decency of our nation's life. And based on addressing those issues and restoring a sense of our real moral principles, renew the confidence of our people so that instead of accepting all the liberal arguments about how the government has to do everything, we will have the moral courage to stand up and say, no, we want back control of our money, of our schools, we want to have respect for our Second Amendment rights, we want to be respected as people who are capable of real self-government.
Who can disagree with that? Why aren't people buying this concept?
Oh, they are. They are buying it in great numbers when they hear it. The work that we have to do is to get out there, to organize the grassroots, to spread the word, to cut through what has been, over the course of the first months, a serious media resistance to this message, which has started to change as a result of the work that was done by people in Iowa. But I think we're still working at that. And in South Carolina, one of the things I hope to achieve is a good enough result that we will continue that work of breaking down the resistance of the media to this message that is, I think, on the hearts of many Americans.
Are you encouraged or disappointed by the outcome in Iowa and New Hampshire? 13%?
Well, the outcome in Iowa was very good for us.
Yeah.
We got 14% of the vote, much more than anyone expected, and I think it showed the strength of both the effort at the grassroots and of the sentiment of moral conservatism in Iowa, and reflects, I think, what is a reality in most parts of the country. When we went to New England, we knew that we were going into a part of the country that's far more liberal, and where the moral conservative message might not go as well. But that's not my main concern. When I find people, as we found in New Hampshire, who are working in a heartfelt way to promote this message, I feel that it's my responsibility to go and to work with them so that we can try to put together the best effort we can. The result there wasn't as good as I might have hoped, but at the same time, I think that it showed what can be done when people put their heart into something, even though we were outspent 35 and 40 to 1 by the other people in the race. And now we come into South Carolina. We have a very good grassroots effort here that has already, over the last year, produced some wonderful events, big turnouts, people volunteering in great numbers, and I'm hopeful that we'll see good...
Well, this is the old firing range.
This is your new home, Ella. We'll put the stage here, put the computers over here. Nikki, we need to get some workmen down here and put a bunch of signs up. Hard hat area, no entries. I don't want anybody knowing about this. Now, Ella, the guy that sold me this computer told me it was the Cadillac of computers. You ever been in show business, Ella?
Now, do I look like I've been in show business, Chief?
Here's what we'll do. We'll get us a crew. You do the numbers. I'll do the stage and look out D.C. We're gonna take this town tonight. You know any good cops, Ella?
There are a few.
I need to talk to them.
Right there. You see that, detective? He's stealing ditoxylin.
What is the tranquilizer for large animals? Started to disappear, we put the camera in. His name is Pablito Alvarez. He works by the North American enclosure.
You're a hot mamacita. Don't you want to come out dancing with me? I know this great little club downtown. Come on, let's go. Hey.
Hey, Pablito.
Hey, where are you going?
Come here. Come here.
Come on, where are you going? Oh!
Come on out! Come on down with your hands up now! Oh, God. Come on, get out. Come on. The door's shut!
Oh, Chief, you wanted to see me?
Yeah. I need $500,000.
I need a formal request detailing what you want to do with those funds, and I submit it to
to a congressional committee for approval. It'll take a month.
A month? No. See, that's no good.
Look, Chief, we have a congressional committee watching over us like a hawk. We need their approval to buy postage stamps. I don't think they're going to go for this. You'll have to go through the proper procedures like everyone else.
No, see, Deputy Mayor, one of the first things I tell the officers under my command is the word no is not in my vocabulary. You're a smart woman. Find a way. There's people dying out there. He says to the other guy, geez, I wish I could do that. The other guy says, you better pet him first. So I've got a quiz for you. What's worse? A lazy cop or a crooked cop?
You'd have to say a crooked cop.
No, a crook is always gonna shaft you.
But with lazy cops, you got no protection. My sister has 3 protection orders against her husband. Can't ever find a cop. Had to move twice.
Where I live, if you got a cop on your patch that's on the take, then you lucked out. He makes sure that patch is clean. Patches where cops are getting paid are as safe as the White House. Now, if you got a lazy cop on your patch, then muggers, gangbangers, junkies, they all run wild. And that's a scary place to live. It's a sorry state of affairs, sir, but a cop on the take is the only protection that some of our people have got. That's the way it is in D.C.
All right, baby, it's 8 o'clock, time for bed.
Come on, baby, you know what time it is. It's time for bed.
All right, get ready. You can't be here, Pablito.
Where's Ricky? He comes with me.
He's not here. I'm gonna call the cops.
We're leaving this stinking country.
Come on, stay away from my apartment, please. Just stay away from my apartment. I tell you to get away from my apartment. Get out of my way. I'm taking my son. Get out of my way.
You come see me first thing in the morning?
Yes, sir.
Would you give me the details on your sister?
Told you. Didn't I tell you?
How's it going?
Lions force.
Who can bear ordinary toilet tissue when there's Charmin? The news is really getting around. Charmin's unique cloth-like tissue gives you that comfy, clean feeling.
You gotta try this.
Comfy clean.
Cha-cha-cha, Charmin. Stop your messing around. Stop your messing
Messy babies? No problem. Introducing new Bibsters, a first from Pampers. A disposable bib that's so absorbent they can drip.
November 18th.
You're gonna like this. It's good.
McGregor, what made you come to Washington?
Job I had was getting a bit scary. I applied for the visa.
What job's that?
I was a policeman in Belfast, so...
No kidding.
Cannot open file. Oh, I don't understand.
Let me try. What are you doing here?
Ricky's asleep. I got a sitter.
Ella, go home.
I don't have time to mourn right now.
You go home.
No. I want to see if this system of yours really works. What?
What's the name of that drug?
Ditoxin. Ditoxin. Look that up on the net.
Causes muscle relaxation, temporary amnesia, impaired motor skills, a derivative of Rohypnol. It says here it's a date rape drug.
Right. McGregor, you check out hospital admissions, rape clinics. Get going.
So,
Well, here's one you like. Check out the after-hour joints.
You have to address this problem of the tape, Mr. Mayor.
why? Some white supremacist shoots up this town and the press comes after me over some phony tape?
Mr. Mayor?
What the hell is Pumpkin? Does that sound like me?
Yes, it does sound like you on the tape. That's the problem.
Well, the tape is a lie. It's a phony. And that's the truth of the matter.
Oh, come on, Mr. Mayor. Who cares about truth in this town? Today's truth is that somebody played a tape with your voice on it. It sounds bad.
But it's gutter politics. Do you want me to get down in the gutter and argue this with them?
No, I don't. But let's not ignore it and hide away. Let's confront the tape, and then we take the high ground.
It's your hot-flavored station in the nation's capital. Now, Mr. Mayor, what do you have to say about this tape?
These allegations are ridiculous. I have no idea who Pumpkin is, and I have more pressing issues to address. My God.
Yeah, Chief. The mayor has some important arrangements he has to make.
All right. Thank you. The mayor wants a memorial service.
For what? His career?
No, the dead agent, full dress, police color guard, Capitol steps, the whole thing.
No.
Come in.
You know what? This sounds like her.
Why don't you get over there and see what she's up to?
Yep.
Hey, Nancy. Thank you.
Did you sleep here again last night, sir?
Yeah. Yeah, well, when I was a New York transit cop, my first wife kicked me out of the house. She reminded me a lot of Anne Francis. She had this mole there. Anyway, she kicked me out of the house, and so I slept in Times Square locker room for 6 months. At least this place is above ground. Wow, robbery down in the 4th District and in the 2nd. Did you have any trouble getting these stats, Nancy?
No, sir. No trouble at all.
Well, I'm passing a few bills to my brother in Cleveland so he can pay his electric bill, or else it's lights out.
When it comes to sending and receiving money around the world, millions of loved ones rely on Western Union.
I'm sending money to Africa to help with my son's school bills.
Only Western Union serves 180 countries and offers a money-back guarantee. And with over 100,000 agent locations, there's got to be one near you.
The money is guaranteed. I wish his grades were.
Western Union, the fastest way to send money worldwide.
Oh, my.
Wow.
I didn't think two people could do that. Huh.
Dude, great pics.
More amazing than the places you'll go in a Jeep Wrangler are the things you'll do with a Jeep Wrangler.
Dad, are we there yet?
No.
Family vacation on the wings of Goodyear.
New Malox Max challenges Mylanta Supreme. Who neutralizes more acid? Malox Max. Relieves pressure and bloating. Malox Max. Comes in 3 great new flavors. Malox Max. 3 ways the right choice is new Malox Max. Agree or it's free.
The JCPenney Labor Day sale. So good, nothing will get you down. Save 20 to 50% store-wide. Plus, save an extra 10% using your Pennies card. It's all inside. Smile on. JCPenney.
One woman shows 2 sisters the miracle of forgiveness.
A good friend never leaves you.
Patricia Heaton, Della Reese, Miracle in the Woods, CBS Sunday. Senator Elliot Baines doesn't have a perfect relationship with his daughters.
Do you think the voters care about China?
They don't. They should.
Ellen has her own political ambitions. Reva's marriage is falling apart, and Dory is fighting to get out of his shadow. But now he'll get a second chance. From the executive producer of The West Wing, Citizen Baines, premieres CBS September 22nd.
new crop of vehicles from Dodge includes one really bad apple. Dodge, coming soon to a racetrack near you. The new crop of vehicles from Dodge includes one really bad apple. Dodge, coming soon to a racetrack near you.
Why all the happy faces? It's that time of year. Time for Rhodes Labor Day weekend sale. Shop a huge assortment of our most popular furnishings on sale, plus a wide selection of new arrivals for every room, marked way down for their world premiere. And to make that grin a little wider, there's no monthly payment or interest till 2003. Get ready to smile, get ready to save. Because this is the weekend you've been waiting for at Rhodes.
Meteorologist Bill Hovey, part of the Doppler 7 storm team.
The mayor's podium will be here, city councilman here. We'd like you to be up there with the mayor, chief. We should keep the pressure.
For my morning commute, that must be pretty amazing. But, you know, there are certain words and phrases that go together, like neon Dion and prime time. And, you know, you are in prime time finally.
I'm in prime time?
You are in prime time.
I'm in prime time?
You're in prime time.
I grew up watching the Jeffersons. You told me I was moving on up. Good times, man. You told me to hang in there. I could have a good time. Mary Tyler Moore, you told me I could turn the world on with my smile. Magnum was cool. He had the car.
Well, you know what? I was a Gilligan guy, because I used to love Mary Ann. Jim, how about you?
Can't dress these guys up. Mary Ann, definitely.
Dan?
I was more of a ginger.
Dion?
Miss Howell, man, she had the money.
Pretty good.
Lombardi, trailblazers like Arthur Ashe, Billie Jean King, champions like John Havlicek and Magic and Bird, and champions also like Arnold, Jack, and Tiger Woods.
So let's take a moment to look at some of the greatest moments in sports history with some of the greatest athletes in the world.
Hello, everybody. This is Lindsey Nelson. I'm Jack Whitaker. From today on, we'll be bringing you the best of sports from around the world.
The 8th Winter Olympic Games. This is Walter Cronkite reporting.
And the game is over. The United States wins.
Good evening. I'm Jim McKay speaking to you from our CBS anchor studio for the 17th Modern Olympic Games.
Arnold Palmer is the Masters champion of 1960.
Now, up the hill.
That's one of the greatest butts I've ever seen in my life.
Maybe.
Yes, sir! There it is. A win for the ages.
That's the game. Arthur Ashe, Billie Jean King, Bobby Orr! And won the Stanley Cup!
Great run, Fly.
Just another day out in the Mojave Desert.
Now comes Ali, the champion.
Now Spinks comes on. Leon Spinks has won the heavyweight championship of the world. Secretariat is going to be the Triple Crown winner. Affirmed and Ali are heads apart. Affirmed's got a nose in front as he come on.
It's the National Football League's championship game. Jack, your thoughts here as we're moments away from the kickoff.
I think it's very cold, Ray.
You are looking live. We're inside 30 seconds. The Eagles have no timeouts. Wait a minute. Here's a Freddie Fly. I don't believe it. The Eagles pick it up, and Herbert Edwards runs it in for a touchdown.
Montana looking, throwing in the end zone. Johnny Allison throws the block. Cale hits him. They drive in the turn. They're hitting the wall. And there's a fight between Cale Yarborough and Donnie Allison.
Dale Earnhardt finally is a champion of the Daytona 500. 3 seconds. Hondo off the gun.
He's got it with a second.
So this game is not over.
Richie Powers is in a fight with a fan.
Larry Bird.
Here comes Magic. Put it in the highlight film.
Michael Jordan has won it for Chicago.
Look for Sleepy Floyd. Oh, he threw it to the wrong man. Wittenberg. Oh, that's a long ways. rushed. Throws it down. Caught by Boston College. I don't believe it.
Not gonna hold me.
Things like this just don't happen.
What a great moment for Nancy Kerrigan. Dan Jansen's Olympic ordeal may finally be over. Whoa, he's down. What a crash by Meyer. And he is through. The Braves go to the World Series. Carter with a 3-run homer. The winners and still world champions, the Toronto Blue Jays. And they get to back and roll. Connor. He's got it. His 14th Grand Slam title. Serena Williams, 3 Grand Slams in a row.
They have no idea where we are or who we're throwing to.
It scares me, but I understand it completely.
That's go back. The blitz is on for Dallas. The Steelers pick it up. And Swan out there. What a catch by Lynn Swan. Doesn't get any better than this.
From my vision, it's
Right.
on the line, yes.
Right there, that's a touchdown.
You show us how the bench works. You know about sitting on there to keep it warm.
I think it's safe to say that this will be talked about quite a bit.
Ladies and gentlemen, Carol Burnett.
Once upon a time, in the kingdom of CBS Tonia, there lived a wise ruler named Sir William of Paley, who was easily bored. What we need is some variety, he said, and he told this to his knights of the single eye. So they scoured the kingdom and brought forth the following. From the hamlet of Stiffness, they uncovered Sir Edward of Sullivan. From the village of Slapstick came Lord Jackie of Gleason, and dozens of other classic clowns and minstrels, from the gentle jester, Sir Gary of Moore, to the crusading crusaders, Sir Tom and Sir Dick of Smothers. They joined the parade. Within a fortnight, they were all assembled in one great hall. Sir William of Paley looked at this stunning assemblage and proclaimed, "I giveth to each of thee a solemn commitment for 13 weeks firm. Now go forth and make me a plethora of variety series." And he continued, "If there is one amongst you who can figure out what to do with my 2 illegitimate sons, Sir Harvey of Corman and Sir Tim of Conway, please signify by pulling your left ear." And so it was done, and here is the result.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. CBS presents The Toast of the Town, starring that nationally syndicated columnist, Ed Sullivan.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen.
Here's the toast of the town, the pride and boast of the town.
Now we're going to open our show with a very wonderful act, great W.C. Handy. The most amazing young talents.
Very difficult.
For you, for me, very easy. I could have danced all night. I could have danced all night.
When a saint's go marching.
You're looking at someone's eyes. You suddenly realize that this could be the start of something big.
The greatest dancer the world ever has produced, Rudolph Nureyev. Elvis Presley.
Let's cruise the old Caribbean, Haiti, Jamaica, and all. Ooh, the tomatoes they grow in Barbados. Let's get away from it all.
Give your heart and soul to me, and life will always be lovey and
Did you hear the applause?
Oh, sure, that's
the applause.
Keep going, keep going.
Again?
The birdies that sing in the trees. I'm pleasing to live.
This is what makes life worth living. Thank you. Thank you, girls, when they go. There they go. 3 peas in a pod. Here I am, the jolly green giant.
For me, I mean for you, the model through whatever we do together. Wherever.
It's very nice of you to come and visit me. This is the first time I have been on the TV. So come right in and talk to me. We'll have a glass of tea. What else is new? Sit high, yellow, living around you. It's been 3 long years. Do you still want me? I am a lineman for the county, and I drive the main road.
I told your mother to expect a patter of little feet around the house.
Oh, you're kidding, Cher. You mean, you...
That's right, that's right. You're sleeping at her house tonight.
When CBS at 75 continues, William Shatner, Andy Griffith, Jim Nabors, plus sci-fi highlights and daytime drama's most famous stars. New on DVD, the #1 movie of the year. In 2 days. Get ready.
This is gonna be good, I can tell.
For one shell of a good time.
No hurling on the shell, dude, okay? Just waxed it.
Get the must-own DVD of the year.
Mine.
See it again.
Whoa.
And again.
Whoa.
And again.
Whoa.
Walt Disney Pictures presents a Pixar Animation Studios film, Finding Nemo. Catch it on DVD and video this Tuesday.
Hey, have you checked out the 7-day free trial offer for prescription Nexium? Well, perhaps you should wait till morning. Get your free trial offer at purplepill.com or by calling 1-800-4-NEXIUM.
Dear DirecTV, this morning I turned on the telly and all I can say is, Jumping Jehoshaphat, yeehaw! Thank you, DirecTV, for all the local channels. Thank you again, sincerely, Al Glover.
And cut. How was that? Was that too over the top?
No, it was perfect. An actual letter. Someone wrote this.
Act now and get a 3-room DirecTV system, including equipment and installation, free.
Thank you! Good night!
Hi, Daddy.
Hey, sweetheart. I miss you.
I miss you too.
What did you do today?
I played soccer.
For your most important calls, reach out on the wireless service America trusts. AT&T Wireless.
Firewall. Like that could stop me. Once I got her account number, I couldn't spend fast enough. 64-inch plasma screen monitor, 10 4.2 megahertz wireless routers, and $20,000 to complete my robot. My girl robot. This is gonna be the best prom ever.
Introducing City Identity Theft Solutions. Free with any City card. Help getting your life back? That's using your card wisely.
Have you heard the latest surprising news? It's true. Get a load of this and that. All in the box of blue. Bring on the blue. Kraft macaroni and cheese.
Did you know the cheesiest is a good source of all these nutrients?
Big news from the blue.
CBS at 75 will continue here on CBS.
CBS Tuesday.
Everyone's invited to Amy's wedding. The in-laws,
To Stuart's first marriage. What did she just say?
the groomsmen,
It's a kill. You should just have us all walk down the aisle naked.
and the long-lost brother.
Uncle Vincent!
It's an event we promise will take the cake.
I just need a minute.
Judging Amy, The Wedding, CBS Tuesday.
So many classic highlights. And there's more where they came from. 24 hours a day on TV Land. Home of so many classics born on CBS. Congratulations, CBS, on 75 years of wonderful entertainment. And may we add, many happy reruns from all of us at TV Land.
Join Andy Griffith and Ron Howard back to Mayberry. A special reunion Tuesday, November 11th.
Coming up tonight on News Channel 7 at 11. An upstate community comes to the aid of a man simply known as Radio after his home catches fire. What you can do to help. A missile strike brings down a helicopter in Iraq, killing U.S. soldiers who were on their way home to see their loved ones. Plus, an accident in the Carolinas leaves 6 people dead and a driver faces serious charges. That story is coming up tonight on News Channel 7 at 11.
Tomorrow on News Channel 7 at 6. It's a $7 billion industry, bottled water. But does a designer label mean better water? 7 on your side wanted to know, so we put it to the test.
3-year bottle, pure tap. Could you tell the difference?
Tomorrow on News Channel 7 at 6.
The stylish Toyota Camry was named the Consumer's Digest Best Buy for midsize sedans, which means nothing comes close in quality. And it stands alone in reliability. And it leads them all in value. Hurry in for $750 cash back on the 04 Camry LE. Or lease an 04 Camry LE for $239 a month for 48 months with $1238 due at signing. Offers end Monday. See your local dealer today or visit buyatoyota.com.
This is our chatty family pack. All calls between these phones are... Free! That would mean this one can call that one. Call this one. Call that one. Call that. Whoop, whoop, whoop. This is the perfect family plan.
Shouldn't the perfect family plan include a home phone, too?
Do we think alike or what? Only Alltel gives you family-to-family minutes, so your mobile-to-mobile plan also includes your home phone. Connect the whole family with up to 5 free phones, 1,000 family-to-family minutes, and unlimited nights and weekends. A better plan for the whole family?
You got that right.
Alltel.
Advantage Live Doppler. Another Storm Team 7 advantage.
Ladies and gentlemen, Harvey Korman and Tim Conway.
Oh, what a night! What a band! I could dance all night. This is so fabulous. What a view. Tim, you got to come up here. You got to see this.
I can't. It makes me dizzy when I look down there. I can't come up there.
Yeah, but you can't stay down there all night.
You're the one who sold our table tickets.
I sold them. I couldn't resist it, Tim. It was a lot of money.
Yeah?
All cash.
Who's down there?
Well, I can't quite make out figures. I see a head. It's either Ed Asner or Gavin McLeod. Oh, there's Carol. Hi, Carol. It's Harvey. Corman. Hi, honey. We're up here. Tim, wave. Huh? Wave. It's Carol. Hi, honey. Come on. You can't stay up there. Come on. Just come up here.
Are you sure he's down there?
Yeah. Just come up here. Okay. Just sit here. Okay. And just hang on tight.
Oh, my God.
No, don't worry.
Oh.
Okay. Here he is.
Oh.
Isn't that incredible?
Oh, God, look at all those people down there.
I know. I told you we'd pack them in.
Yeah. Okay. Who are those 2 people at Carol's table?
Oh, that's Ron and Sheila,
huh?
the people I sold the tickets to.
Oh.
Now, just look good. Just get close together here and kind of smile. A lot of very big TV execs there.
Yeah.
You know, that could be a series. They're always looking for new faces.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, gosh.
Come on.
Oh, it's okay. Maybe we can eat at the cast party afterwards, right?
Oh, no. We'll eat somewhere else. It's okay.
You still have the tickets to the cast party, don't you?
Yeah, sort of.
What do you mean, sort of?
Well, I couldn't resist it, Tim.
You didn't sell the tickets, did you?
Well, it wasn't a cash deal. It was kind of a barter arrangement.
What?
I exchanged them.
For what?
Snow tires.
Oh, gee.
Ron owns a garage.
Oh, God.
Come on. Happy anniversary.
Yeah, we're not coming to the 100th.
Please welcome William Shatner.
Isn't this a beauty? They call this model the Beehive, or for those more spiritually inclined, the Cathedral. In 1935, you could pick up a radio like this for about $19, or on the installment plan, $1.58 a month. You'd turn it on, warm it up, and at 6 o'clock, Monday through Thursday, if the skies were clear, you could tune in for 15 minutes of Buck Rogers in the 25th century.
And now for Buck Rogers and his thrilling adventures 500 years in the future.
There, you see? The creators of science fiction were priming our imaginations way back then, so it's no surprise that sci-fi and fantasy thrive in the limitless new visual realm of TV. Take a look.
Portrait of a frightened man, Mr. Robert Wilson. Tonight, he's traveling all the way to his appointed destination, which, contrary to Mr. Wilson's plan, happens to be in the darkest corner of the Twilight Zone.
What are you waiting for me to say? Take me to your leader?
Danger, 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 alien life form. Warning, warning.
Decide to accept it is to prove Gordon is, in fact, a killer and put him away for good. Please destroy this recording in the usual manner.
Don't make me angry. You wouldn't like me when I'm angry.
From Everybody Loves Raymond, Patricia Heaton.
I had no idea the Hollywood Bowl was actually located in the CBS Eye. Oh, gosh. You know, a few years ago, when I was a student at Ohio State, my roommates and I used to make sure that we scheduled our classes so that we would never miss an episode of The Young and the Restless. We were just a few of the millions of viewers that are passionate about daytime dramas. Soap operas, as they were originally called, continue to fascinate viewers of all ages. In 1937, CBS began airing Guiding Light on radio, and this year the show celebrates its 51st year on TV. And the ritual continues as loyal fans also tune into The Bold and Beautiful, As the World Turns, and The Young and Restless. Now, no doubt about it, for actors, daytime drama is a terrific opportunity to practice their craft. Here are a few famous faces you may recognize as they took their turn on CBS soaps.
Ladies and gentlemen, here's tonight's top 10 list. Let's go. Thank you very much. Thanks for including me in the festivities, and congratulations to everybody who has worked for CBS in the past and who is working for CBS now. And nobody told me it was black tie. The category, Top 10 Ways CBS is celebrating 75 years. What a remarkable milestone, 75 years. Top 10 Ways CBS is celebrating 75 years. Here we go, number 10. Special 75-hour episode of Hack. Number 9, I'm naming my child Morley. Number 8, Tyne Daly is undoing one more button on the old blouse. Number 7, we're busting Martha Stewart out of prison. Number 6, 3 words, Walter Cronkite sings. Number 5, when it comes to your town, you can pet the CBS monkey. Number 4, everyone's getting together to watch Friends. Well, that'll be a lot of fun. Number 3, changing slogan from It's All Here to It's All Hizzle, Faux Shizzle. Number 2, we're enjoying some crazy pills Rush Limbaugh sent over. And the number 1 way CBS is celebrating 75 years, Bob Barker neuters himself.
Next on CBS at 75, Mike Wallace, Andy Griffith, Jim Neighbors. A look at America's favorite comedies, plus even more anniversary surprises ahead. CBS at 75, sponsored by Ziploc, for what life has in store. And by Celebrex. Talk to your doctor about Celebrex.
With Celebrex, I will no longer give in to the joint pain of osteoarthritis.
With Celebrex, I will not stop at 9 when I really want to play 18.
These are just a few of the 23 million people who have discovered Celebrex. Celebrex's proven strength. In fact, doctors prescribe Celebrex more than any other brand. Just one Celebrex provides up to 24 hours of relief from the pain of osteoarthritis. One pill, 24 hours.
With Celebrex, I will not settle for part-time relief.
Celebrex should not be taken if you've had aspirin-sensitive asthma or allergic reactions due to aspirin or other arthritis medicines or certain drugs called sulfonamides. In rare cases, serious stomach problems such as bleeding can occur without warning. Tell your doctor if you have kidney or liver problems.
If you are struggling with joint pain, maybe you should stop trying to manage it by yourself. Ask your doctor about Celebrex. Take control of your joint pain with the proven strength of Celebrex.
With Celebrex, I will not give in.
What's new about Ziploc freezer bags? Tired of throwing away freezer-burned food? The new improved Ziploc freezer bag can help. Our unique freeze guard seal has an extra thick layer of plastic right where you want it the most, at the seal. Ziploc freezer bags help keep freshness in and freezer burn out.
Hi, Pam. You cooking out too?
The improved Ziploc freezer bag, now with the freeze guard seal. Redesigned with you in mind. S.C. Johnson, a family company.
Hey, Dad. Can I borrow your car?
Suddenly, you have one more driver than you have cars. Now, your State Farm agent can help with information on auto loans and leases, as well as competitive rates on auto insurance. Talk to your agent today. We live where you live.
Why don't you take your mother's car?
See anything?
Hold up. Bingo. Down.
That's one way around holiday blackout dates. The Capital One Miles One card is a better way. Fly any major airline anytime with no blackout dates.
What's in your wallet? I know where you live!
CBS at 75 will continue here on CBS.
Who are you?
I'm God.
I get it, you're crazy!
Joan Girardi never knows what God will look like or what he'll ask.
First a job at a bookstore, then AP Chemistry. How do you top that?
I want you to try out for the cheerleaders. Now, Joan of Arcadia has become the season's most talked about new show.
This look turns a lot of heads.
It's called being hot.
There's somebody out there watching out for us. I don't believe in God. What if I promised you? You can't promise that. Yes, I can.
Joan of Arcadia, all new CBS Friday.
Judging Amy, Tuesdays on CBS. It's all here.
It's a $7 billion industry, bottled water. But does a designer label mean better water? Tomorrow on News Channel 7 at 6. Bottled water is increasingly becoming more popular, but is it better than regular tap water? 7 on your side wanted to know, so we put it to the test.
3 are bottled, 2 are tap. Could you tell the difference?
Find out how some of the top brands of bottled water stack up against local city water.
Actually, you know what you picked? You picked green over the rest of them.
Tomorrow at 6 on News Channel 7.
What do people see in the new Chrysler Pacifica?
I see a woman who knows how to relax.
I see a man who knows where he's going in the world.
I see a painter, a parent, an individual.
I see a mom and a dad who are completely behind their kids.
Introducing the Chrysler Pacifica, well beyond the SUV.
Got lots of stuff that eats batteries. Get Rayovac. Give your family reliable, long-lasting power. And now, save money with 50% more batteries. So play harder. Save money. Enjoy life. Rayovac. Why settle for less than 50% more?
Paying more for medical insurance. The story tonight at 11.
Ladies and gentlemen, Mike Wallace.
One of the most important dates in CBS history is September 24th, 1968. For that night, America got a glimpse of something that was new. We called it a magazine for television. And we gave it a name that said exactly what it was, 60 Minutes. Well, since that night, 35 years ago, 60 Minutes has left an indelible mark. The longest-running primetime program on television, won every award that they can give it. More Emmy Awards than any other news program. It's a Sunday night institution. That fabled stopwatch just keeps on ticking, and it does so thanks to one remarkable man, the one who invented the program and who keeps that stopwatch tightly wound every week, Don Hewitt. Now, Don knows that, like any good timepiece, what really makes it tick is inside. The producers, the editors, and the staff that you rarely see. They keep all of us running and running and running. The clock face on that stopwatch hasn't changed over the years, but a few of our faces have. And, of course, we like to think they've only gotten better. With age, that is. Take a look for yourself. Here now a glimpse of some memorable moments from 60 Minutes.
This is 60 Minutes. It's a kind of a magazine for television.
What is this? This is 60 Minutes. Wow.
No comments.
Be careful because I'm going to call my lawyer right now.
I'd like you to get out of here.
The good news is we're not cops. The bad news is we're 60 Minutes.
Imam President Sadat of Egypt calls you, Imam, forgive me, his words, not mine, a lunatic.
Could you explain to me what this stamp is?
I think probably what you guys ought to do is leave.
Who is Jennifer Flowers? You know.
Oh, yeah.
How do you know?
Are you or are you not going to run in 2004?
I've decided not to run.
I mean, you're a crook and a murderer. That's what they say. Doggone, I wish they didn't say that, though.
But you got lots of kids. 7 kids with 5 women. Not all of whom you were married to.
No.
I don't think I've had anybody look at me like that before.
General, how long would it take for this missile to reach the United States?
30, 35 minutes.
I'm standing on the border between Pakistan and Afghanistan. So far as we can tell, we are the only full television crew to get inside Afghanistan in recent months.
If you're a reporter and you don't want to be recognized by the hundreds of Americans in Romania trying to adopt a baby, you wear a black wig and you record the whole unbelievable scene with a home video camera. How much is it going to cost us?
$3,500 to $7,000.
Do you consider tobacco a health hazard?
No. I think that when the secret to cancer is finally discovered, that we're going to find that it's brought on by a virus.
If you had your life to live over, is there anything you do differently?
There are moments, but no one that stands out.
Was that the man who held up the Kentucky Fried Chicken?
No, sir.
You're sure of that?
Sure.
It's really sad that 60 Minutes had to prove my innocence. The judicial system couldn't do it.
You must have some faults.
Oh, yeah, I'm going to tell you. Thank goodness I'm on 60 Minutes now so I can finally get them off my chest.
I hate stupidity.
I'd love to be swept off my feet.
You bloody well have.
I'd love to kiss you, but I just washed my hair.
Sex, drugs, and rock and roll. Well, you're beyond that.
Some of that's still in there, I think.
You would love to control this piece.
Of course. I don't trust you. Hello, Morty. May I ask you a question? Is your wife here?
What do you make a week? I'd be ashamed to tell you.
You feel like you deserve all this?
I deserve more.
I am not going to talk about being sexually immature on 60 Minutes.
But you think you are?
It's not 60 swinging minutes.
He's looking at you, kid.
I'm Mike Wallace. I'm Harry Reasoner.
I'm Morley Safer. I'm Dan Rather.
I'm Ed Bradley.
I'm Diane Sawyer.
I'm Steve Croft.
I'm Meredith Vieira.
I'm Leslie Stahl.
I'm Bob Simon.
I'm Andy Rooney.
We'll be back next week with another edition of 60 Minutes. So you ain't having luck finding a job, huh?
No, but I'm going over to the market now. They're advertising for an experienced butcher.
You know anything about cutting meat?
You think they'll ask me that?
From Mayberry RFD, please welcome Andy Griffith and Jim Neighbors.
I appreciate it. And thank you for that warm welcome. And it's great to be with Jim again, and so many good friends gathered here tonight. Some of your applause, I imagine, was for a little place that's dear to my heart, called Mayberry. And the values it represented.
You said it, Andy. During the turbulent 60s, CBS comedies helped lift our spirits, thanks to a small-town sheriff, a country boy who turned into a Marine, and a family of monsters.
And Lord, Jim, don't forget the talking horse. Here's how CBS kept us laughing.
Hello, I'm Mr. Red.
Bad. Say, is it okay if Sandy tosses one to him nice and easy?
Sure. Ed wants to make a fool of himself. It's okay with me.
All right. Sandy, nice and easy, huh, buddy?
You see that?
I don't believe it.
Slide, Ed! Slide!
Yeah, a little test spin wouldn't hurt.
Herman?
Gomer Pyle, USMC.
Pyle, you know why you're doing this. It's to train you for combat. Don't you understand? You're being shot at, Pyle.
Shazam, I better get over it this time, heck now.
The ship's aground on the shore of this uncharted desert island. Here on
Operator, wait, listen to me. We're shipwrecked, you see, and we found this telephone line and we tapped into it. And we're on a deserted island, there's no telephone booth or even a phone.
Why do I get all the nuts?
Green Acres is the place to be. Will you stop that?
Who would you stop it if you were him, Monsieur Girlfriend out there house? It's just like that play, Romeo and Julius.
Lots of curves, you bet, and even more when you get to the junction.
Petticoat Junction.
I'm nice-looking fellow, isn't it?
I think he's beautiful. I think we'll get to keep him.
First thing you know, old Jed's a millionaire. The kinfolk said, Jed, move away from there. Said, California is the place you ought to be. So they loaded up the truck and they moved to Beverly Hills, that is.
Hey, look at yonder. What's that? What you riding?
Whoa, girl, whoa! I might not win no prize for my tomatoes, but wait till them judges take a look at my chicken.
Is that a threat, Vaughn?
No threat. A promise. I'll get you for this if it's the last thing I do.
I'll kill him. I swear I'll kill him.
Take a number. There are a few of us ahead of you.
Shops, the supposedly dead Dusty, Sue Ellen's ex-lover, is a hot favourite at 6-4. Sue Ellen herself is 4-1, and JR's brother Bobby is quoted at 10-1.
It was you, Kristen, who shot JR.
Only one truck has the strongest, toughest frame of any full-size pickup. That truck is the new Ford F-150. It has a fully boxed frame with crossbars welded through the side rails, all of which gives you the highest payload. Only this truck earned the right to be the next F-150. If you haven't looked at Ford lately, look again.
Hey, if you want advanced makeup, tell me more. You can just advance on out of that department store and right into CoverGirl Aqua Smooth. This advanced vitamin formula does more than the leading department store brand. It helps prevent the appearance of fine lines.
Can it be?
You'll see. It doesn't just cover beautifully. It makes your complexion look better every time. Beautiful. More beautiful every time. That's my Aqua Smooth. Try Smoothers makeup too.
It is beautiful CoverGirl.
Jack? Is that you? Man, you look fantastic.
What the heck you been doing? Eating chicken.
The secret's out. One original recipe chicken breast has just 11 grams of carbs and packs 40 grams of protein. So if you're watching carbs and going high protein, go KFC. And now get a 12-piece bucket of kitchen fresh chicken for just $9.99.
Chicken? Chicken.
For a fresh way to eat better, you got a KFC what's cooking.
Not one of these allergy medicines can give you long-lasting seasonal allergy relief without the risk of drowsiness, but Allegra 180 can. For people 12 and over, side effects are low and may include headache, cold, or backache. Choose long-lasting prescription Allegra.
Do you go to extreme measures to measure space? Introducing the new straight-line laser tape. Just aim, shoot, and measure, and you'll instantly know the size of any job. Laser tape, part of the straight-line laser tool family.
Monday, Dave's all new with Ashley Judd, plus Austin and Sean, the two Survivor castaways. And later this week, catch Amy Brenneman, Will Ferrell, and Florida Marlins manager Jack McKeon.
There are so many ways to say goodbye. Good night. See you later. You're canceled. Personally, my favorite is Abidi, Abidi, Abidi. That's all, folks. Now, in the 75 years of CBS, there have been so many final episodes and so many goodbyes. Some made us laugh, some made us cry, but the one thing they share is they touch something very deep within us all and forever made us part of who those shows were and who we are.
Honey. Honey, wake up. You won't believe the dream I just had.
All right, Bob. What is it?
Well, I was an innkeeper in this crazy little town in Vermont.
That settles it. No more Japanese food before you go to bed.
I treasure you people. I think we all need some Kleenex.
There's some on Mary's desk.
Tipperary, it's a long way to go. It's a long way to Tipperary, to the sweetest girl I know.
Look, I know how tough it is for you to say goodbye, so I'll say it. Maybe you're right. Maybe we will see each other again. But just in case we don't, I want you to know how much you've meant to me. I miss you.
I'll miss you. A lot. I can't imagine what this place would have been like if I hadn't found you here.
Well, it was awfully nice to be with you tonight. I hope you enjoyed the show as much as we did putting it on for you.
Every time we say goodbye, I die a little.
And I guess this is goodbye.
Say goodnight.
Good night.
This isn't really goodbye, it's just au revoir.
Goodbye.
Bye. Take care of yourself, dear.
Bye.
Bye-bye.
Now we say goodnight.
Good night.
Now, everybody, God bless you.
So long, folks.
There's no
That's the way it is. Sunday, November 2nd, 2003. This is Walter Cronkite saying good night.
Good night.
Aquis, inspiring liquid crystal television, provided by Sharp.
Jones in a duet with Dolly Parton. Jimmy Buffett shared the stage with Alan Jackson, a touching tribute to Johnny Cash. And the sensational superstar Shania Twain, the Country Music Association Awards. Join host Vince Gill, live CBS Wednesday.
Don't you dare miss it.
Who's Coming Back? A tribal council in the first 10 minutes. All new Survivor, CBS Thursday.
Monday, Dave's all new with Ashley Judd, Austin and Sean, the two Survivor castaways. And later this week, catch Amy Brenneman, Will Ferrell, and Florida Marlins manager Jack McKeon. Now your local news.
Coming up on News Channel 7 at 11, an upstate community comes together to help a local celebrity recover from a devastating house fire. Plus, they were headed out of a war zone and toward the safety and comfort of their homes, but they never made it. Also, they stopped on the side of a road to help victims of a car accident. It was a deadly decision, though. The story coming up.
Live and on your side, this is News Channel 7 at 11.
Good evening. Thanks for being with us. I'm Chris Mao. It's always difficult to hear about homes catching fire and families being displaced. But after an early morning fire yesterday, one upstate community is going far and beyond hearing about it. Many are stepping up to help out. It happened at the home of James Radio Kennedy. News Channel 7's Susie Falero has more on the outpouring of support for this local celebrity. Hard clothes, shoes, and pieces of the Kennedy family's life lie in their yard.
You got burned up.
All the clothes got burned up?
Mm-hmm.
That's what I'm thankful for. We can always get these materialistic things back, but you can't bring a life back.
Family members say the fire started here in Radio's bedroom. And they say he's the one that woke up and alerted the rest of his family.
I see the fire. Thought he was joking. So I went in there and see them blazes running up the wall.
But both close friends and the community have come together to help out.
Right now, we got a lot of clothes already. So, you know, I don't think we need any clothes till we get them set.
They have my prayers.
Tell me how that makes you feel knowing that you're part of this community and that, you know, everybody's coming out to help them.
I think it's a good thing that, you know, everybody doing, you know, chipping in and everything, help them out either way they can.
While Radio and his family are staying at a local hotel, they've seen help from perfect strangers.
I don't know who the lady was, but she brought us some socks to put on our foot because we didn't have no shoes.
But some are already focused on the future and what this family really needs.
Right now, we're kind of working on getting on place, you know, just temporary, while we can get something started on a house.
I'm glad that our community and our children can see what a real hero is. Radio is a real hero.
In Anderson, Susie Falero, News Channel 7. And if you would like to help out the Kennedy family, you can send donations or stop by the Bank of Anderson. The address is 201 East Greenville Street. That's in Anderson, South Carolina. The zip code is 29621. You can ask for the Radio Fire Relief Fund. Authorities believe the cause of the fire is electrical and that it began in Radio's room. They tell me that there was a smoke detector in the home, but Radio discovered the fire before the smoke detector went off. Being alert certainly paid off, especially when you consider these fire facts. Take a look at this. According to the United States Fire Administration, more than 4,000 Americans die in fires each year, and more than 25,000 are injured in fires. Also, the bedroom is the most common room in the home where electrical fires begin. Another thing you should remember is this, that having a working smoke detector and escape plan more than doubles your chances of getting out alive. In tonight's 7 on Your Side Crime Tracker report, police in Malden say the person who tried to steal a chemical from a manufacturing plant needs to come forward and get medical treatment. Here's why. Investigator Jim Kine says someone attempted to steal anhydrous ammonia from CF Sauer this morning. In the process, the person suffered chemical burns and possibly lung damage. The chemical is commonly used to illegally manufacture methamphetamine. CF Sauer uses it to make food products such as Duke's mayonnaise. If you have any information on this case, you're urged to call Crime Stoppers at 23-CRIME. Investigator Kynes tells me that area hospitals have also been put on alert for someone coming into the emergency room suffering from chemical burns. A van slammed into a car involved in another accident, leaving 6 people dead. It happened last night near the Carter Finley Stadium in North Carolina. Authorities say the 6 people who were killed had stopped to help the victims of another accident. They say the driver of the van will face charges of 6 counts of involuntary manslaughter and driving while intoxicated. Dozens of U.S. families are mourning the loss of their loved ones in Iraq tonight. Today was the bloodiest day since President Bush declared major combat over. Terry Okita has the latest on the story.
Americans were warned, and the warnings proved real. Witnesses say a surface-to-air missile brought down a 10-ton Chinook transport helicopter in a Fallujah cornfield west of Baghdad Sunday. It was the deadliest strike against U.S. forces since they invaded Iraq in March. 16 died, and at least another 20 were injured. All were headed back to the U.S. for some rest and relaxation.
It was a terrible day. In war, there are going to be terrible days.
And the day only got worse. Just a few miles away, Iraqis celebrated in the streets after a roadside bomb killed 2 American civilians working for the Army. Another roadside bomb killed a U.S. soldier in Baghdad. Despite the mounting death toll, Army leaders remain committed to rebuilding Iraq.
This will not be a hindrance to us. We will continue our mission here, and when it's time to go home and our mission is complete, we will go home.
But the numbers that will never go home are growing at an alarming rate. Some of the troops that died came from Fort Carson, Colorado, Fort Campbell on the Kentucky-Tennessee border, Fort Sill, Oklahoma, and Fort Hood, Texas. These soldiers just arrived home from Iraq and worry they may have lost friends.
I can be happier with my family, but how will those people who just lost their family members won't feel? So I just don't know how to feel.
Iraqi insurgents have been calling for a day of jihad, a holy war against U.S. occupation. But it's not clear if this event was part of that revolt, because the day of jihad was actually supposed to begin Monday. Terry Okita, CBS News, Washington.
To give you some perspective, today's death toll was the highest since March 23rd, the day Private Jessica Lynch and members of the 507th Maintenance Company were ambushed. Today's deadly attack came on the very same day the military expanded its rest and recuperation program. Soldiers arrived back to open arms in Dallas, Atlanta, and Baltimore. Now as many as 479 soldiers will be eligible for a trip home. That's up from 270. As the current units begin rotating out of the country, the number of eligible participants will decrease. Despite hostility toward American troops in Iraq, many are welcoming our soldiers. Soldiers of the Greenville-based 151st Signal Battalion have adopted an Iraqi elementary school. The soldiers are providing the school with supplies donated by their families and their friends. They say it's a way to build better relations with the local community. What an absolutely gorgeous day today. Let's find out if it'll carry over into our work week. Meteorologist Mark Johnson joins us now with the answer. Hey, Mark.
Hi, Chris. It looks like we will squeak out one more day of this beautiful weather here in the upstate. Here's a look at what we saw today as far as highs go. 82 degrees in Clemson, 83 in Anderson and Greenwood, 82 in Greenville, 81 in Spartanburg. These were well above our normal highs in the 60s. And Asheville made it up to 80 degrees as well. In fact, that tied another record 2 days in a row. Western North Carolina has seen record temperatures, and one of the reasons why is we've seen sunshine throughout the day, and during the night, as you can see, no clouds across our area, and we've got temperatures right now in the 60s and 50s across the region. 63 still in Clemson, still kind of warm there. 60 in Greenville and Spartanburg, 58 in Anderson, 54 up in Asheville, and 55 right now in Greenwood. And as we look at the Advantage TrueView forecast, we're looking at the skyline of Spartanburg, but for the upstate tonight, we're going to see temperatures dropping down to around 54 by daybreak in the morning at 7 a.m. A nice start to our day with mostly clear skies. And as we go through the day, abundant sunshine. How warm will we get? And when do we see some changes in our future? I'll tell you about that when I come back in just a few minutes.
You'll find out this week how well your child's school is doing. Report cards are set to be released Wednesday. This year, there will be more information for you since the No Child Left Behind Act was passed a couple of years ago. I can tell you that you'll find information on whether your school and your district met adequate yearly progress. If your school doesn't for 2 consecutive years and it's a Title I school, you have the option to transfer your child to another school. We'll have much more information on the report cards this week on News Channel 7. When you go to a restaurant on Sunday, would you like to have a beer or how about a glass of wine? You'll get the chance to decide on Tuesday if it'll become reality. That's when voters in Spartanburg will vote on the issue. The referendum comes after Spartanburg Area Restaurant Association collected more than 2,000 signatures. If it passes, it'll only apply to restaurants and bars for consumption on site. It would not apply to grocery or convenience stores. Investigators say a scam is taking home buyers in North Carolina for everything they've got, and up to $50 million from lenders and banks. In this 7 on Your Side Consumer Watch, the FBI is looking into it. Officials say the scammers approach naive home buyers who borrow the money on their credit in return for a promise of several $1,000s in cash. Many end up with a mortgage they can't afford, the house goes to foreclosure, and the buyer's credit is ruined. The investigation is targeting mortgage brokers, appraisers, lawyers, and others. Many of us have seen our mutual funds go belly up. Federal regulators are saying that it isn't so much your fault as the investor. They say the industry needs an overhaul to stop abuses. They plan to tell Congress the same thing tomorrow. They say the Securities and Exchange Commission failed to detect abuses and act quickly to save your investment. New York's top cop is recommending repayment of management fees and fund companies return to shareholders any profits made from alleged improper trading, among other things. The mutual fund industry rakes in an average of $7 trillion a year. Coming up on News Channel 7 at 11, water supply was touch and go for people in one upstate community tonight. And take a trip back in time. This aircraft helped fight World War II. Today, people across the upstate got the chance to see it up close.
Tomorrow on News Channel 7 at 6. It's a $7 billion industry, bottled water. But does a designer label mean better water? 7 on Your Side wanted to know, so we put it to the test.
3-year bottle, pure tap. Could you tell the difference?
Tomorrow on News Channel 7 at 6.
An evening in front of the fireplace or wood stove can be so relaxing. But each year, there are thousands of reported chimney fires. Help protect your home with CSL, the chimney sweeping log. It treats your chimney while it burns. Inside your chimney walls, there's a constant buildup of flammable tar and creosote. The active minerals in CSL will start to dry out and reduce those dangerous deposits, making your next fire safer. It's so easy. Burn just once every 60 fires. Look for the chimney sweep on the box.
CSL, the chimney sweeping log. Available at Kmart, CVS, Eckerd, and Lowe's.
Hi, folks. I'm Dave Edwards. This month, we're discounting our brand new Camrys $3,500. Folks, that's no hassle, no pressure, no gimmicks, no games. $3,500 discounts on brand new Camrys. Dave Edwards Toyota, Riva Road in Spartanburg.
It's not just about making plans. It's about making a difference and taking an interest, not just earning it. At Edward Jones, it's about more than investing. It's about knowing you. Edward Jones, investing in you and your dreams. Edward Jones, recognized as a leader in investor satisfaction.
Thanksgiving is about family.
Everyone wants to gather around the table and share triumphs and trials, and we eat a lot.
Lots of decorating.
Lots of shopping. And a trip to Walmart is just part of the deal. This one, I am the boss of the kitchen.
I'm the boss of the turkey fryer. This is where the serious cooking is. The candles, the dishes, camera, everything you see just about came from Walmart.
And prices are always great. Always. This is a family effort because we have a major feast.
We like to eat.
Honey, I think you said that.
A water main break in Anderson this afternoon created quite a mess. An 8-inch main ruptured at the intersection of McLeese Road and Highway 81. Many residents and businesses in the surrounding area had little or no water for hours. Also, the Anderson rescue team helped repair crews. Now, water has been restored tonight. Can't get over how nice this weather is.
It was nice throughout the entire weekend. I mean, we saw temperatures today and yesterday both around 80 degrees.
Quite a stint. I want to keep it going, though, is the thing here.
Well, we can keep it going for one more day, and then a big change is coming, and we're going to see more clouds and also cooler temperatures. We'll talk about that in just a minute, but right now, we're looking at our almanac, revisiting today, and look at that high. 81 degrees was our high with abundant sunshine. 50 was our morning low. Both of those are above our normals of 66 and 44 in the upstate, and we were close to a record here in the upstate. 85 was our record high, so we were 4 degrees shy of that, and nowhere close to our record low of 25 degrees. And as we go through the day tomorrow, we're going to see similar conditions to today, so another day tomorrow with temperatures around 80 degrees. Now, Asheville made it up to 80 today. That ties the record once again. 2 days in a row, Asheville has tied a record. And this record was set back in 1971. And you made it up to 80 today. 62 is the normal high, and 38 is the normal low. You were close to your normal low, but nowhere close to the normal high of 62. And right now, we've got temperatures around 60 degrees on the Interstate 85 corridor, but some radiational cooling is taking place in the outlying areas. Look at Anderson, 56 degrees and 54 in Greenwood. It's 51 in Asheville. Radiational cooling is when we have light winds, high pressure above, and clear skies. That allows the heat that develops during the day and stayed right around the ground to escape from the ground, and that's why you cool off fairly rapidly after sunset, and that's what's been happening in the outlying areas. Now, as we go through the morning tomorrow in the Greenville area and upstate, 54 degrees at 7 a.m., 77 with abundant sunshine by noon, and we'll see just a few clouds in the afternoon. Another nice day across the upstate, on average around 80 degrees. The Advantage TrueView forecast for Asheville starts us off in the mid-40s. 73 by noon with abundant sunshine and warming up. And as we go through the afternoon, pleasant. Temperatures between 75 and perhaps a few areas reaching in the upper 70s once again. But as you can see, not much in the way of cloudiness across the southeast. And our forecast map shows that high pressure in the morning will still be over our area. And by the afternoon, warm temperatures developing across our area. But notice clouds starting to move in from the east. We will see moisture coming in as we go through Tuesday and into Wednesday across our areas. See clouds painted across the upstate and western North Carolina, and we could see a few isolated showers by the time Wednesday rolls around. Tuesday, Election Day, we're going to see just mostly cloudy skies, and this front eventually moves through the area by Thursday. So here's what it looks like as far as our Advantage TrueView tomorrow. Lots of sunshine, a brilliant, bright blue sky tomorrow. Try saying that fast. 80 degrees in Greenville, 80 in Spartanburg, 81 in Lawrence, 82 in Newberry for the high, and mid-70s across western North Carolina. Looking like a nice start to our work week, but we see some changes after that. As you can see in our 7-day forecast, 80 tomorrow, 73 on Tuesday, and then we're looking at 72 on Wednesday. Morning lows staying fairly pleasant, 57 on Wednesday. That chance of rain returns Wednesday into Thursday. Some scattered showers around both those days. We may dry out a little bit on Friday, but then another front brings us some showers and an easterly flow on Saturday. Saturday's high, 63 degrees with a chance of rain. And for the mountains, 75 tomorrow, 70 on Tuesday, mostly cloudy skies. Then Wednesday and Thursday, some showers. Back into the 50s for highs next Saturday with another chance of rain. And then Sunday, a high of 60 degrees. But all in all, looks like tomorrow's the last day of the really nice weather.
We've had a nice stint. Brilliant, bright, and blue.
You had to pause.
I had to practice that. 3 words, though, I like in the forecast.
Right, exactly.
I'll practice and get back to you.
All right.
In tonight's 7 on Your Side medical report, if you're facing higher health care premiums at work, you're not alone. South Carolina private employees will pay as much as 20% higher health care premiums next year. A spokesperson with Blue Cross Blue Shield of South Carolina says companies are passing costs on to workers. Now, I found some interesting facts from the Henry J. Kaiser Family Foundation, which show workers in South Carolina contribute less to their employment-based health insurance plan than their neighbors in North Carolina. For single coverage in 2001, employees contributed nearly $570. For that same coverage, workers in North Carolina contributed nearly $600. Medical reporter Pamela Graham tells them that there are some simple things you can do to decrease your health care costs. First, follow your doctor's instructions, and second, get regular checkups. Now, you would think with more Americans fighting the battle of the bulge that memberships to gyms and Weight Watchers would be up, right? Wrong. A new report out tonight shows relatively few Americans are inclined to take steps to slim down. Also, an uncertain economy may have made dieting and exercise even less of a priority. Nearly 2/3 of the population is now overweight. Since 1980, the rate of obesity has doubled among U.S. adults and tripled among children. In August, Weight Watchers cut its earnings outlook. Obesity isn't just an American problem, though. It's a global problem. Jaime Florcruz has more on that story.
Acupuncture needles planted on the flabby frame of Chung Jian, a 20-year-old student undergoing treatment to cure obesity. The discomfort, he says, is nothing compared to the pain of being extremely obese.
People talked behind my back because they hadn't seen a person as fat as I was.
Chung is one of the many Chinese and foreign patients who have checked into the Imin Obesity Reduction Hospital to lose weight and gain self-esteem.
The number of obese youth grows 10% every year. It's partly because they are spoiled by doting parents and grandparents.
These doctors offer unconventional treatment.
Acupuncture mainly helps reduce appetite and improve metabolism, but our treatment is holistic.
In this virtual fat farm, patients are given meals with carefully counted calories. They're also counseled on how to change eating habits. In between meals, they do physical exercises like running and dance aerobics. Fat farmers get emotional support and inspiration from graduates like Meng Qinggang, Imin's most celebrated success story. Meng weighed 215 kilograms, or 462 pounds, when he sought Imin's help 3 years ago.
I used to eat 5 meals a day. I needed help to put on clothes or walk. I was close to dying.
Meng lost 80 kilos in 100 days. That's 176 pounds, and slimmed down even more. He now weighs 89 kilos, just under 200 pounds.
I can now drink beer and even eat fried high-calorie food. It's okay as long as the amount is right, and I run regularly.
It's the kind of lifestyle and self-esteem that Imin's fat farmers are aiming to achieve, one step at a time. Jaime Florcruz, Tianjin, China.
Okay, history buffs, part of America's military past, buzzed through the upstate. The B-17 and B-24 bombers arrived at the Greenville Jet Center at the Greenville Downtown Airport this afternoon to an anxious crowd. News Channel 7 was lucky to ride the B-24 as its loud, distinctive sound filled the air all over the upstate. The planes travel across the country, letting Americans take a look at what's becoming a rare breed. Both planes helped the United States in World War II. For a donation, you can walk inside the planes, and if you're feeling brave and want to take a ride in one, you can do it for $400. Maybe not a bad price, though, considering the B-24 visiting us this week is said to be the only one left flying. The B-24 and B-17 will be at the Greenville Downtown Airport through Wednesday, late morning. This afternoon in Phoenix, the number 8 was great, but was it enough for just his second win of the season? Todd Summers has highlights coming up in sports.
It's a $7 billion industry, bottled water. But does a designer label mean better water? Tomorrow on News Channel 7 at 6. Bottled water is increasingly becoming more popular, but is it better than regular tap water? 7 on your side wanted to know, so we put it to the test.
3 are bottled, 2 are tap. Could you tell the difference?
Find out how some of the top brands in bottled water stack up against local city water.
Actually, you know what you picked? You picked green over the rest of them.
Tomorrow at 6 on News Channel 7.
We want you to be as satisfied with us as you are your new Dodge. Hi, I'm Kevin Doran, inviting you to the new Spartanburg Dodge. Here you won't feel pushed because we'll help you, not sell you. Folks, we are the home of the lowest priced minivan and Ram in the upstate. Come by and check out our service department, open all day long on Saturdays. But keeping your family satisfied is what we do best here at the new Spartanburg Dodge. Come on out and see us, give us a try.
I love this time of year when it's cold. Have the oven going and the smell of an apple pie. We have a large family. No matter what activity we get together for, there's always food present. The kitchen is the most important room in our home. I don't know what I would do without Walmart Supercenter. It makes everything easier. It's great to only have that one-stop bar. Fruits, vegetables, meat. It's always fresh. Quality is great. I get everything that I need at Walmart. And I love the low prices. Walmart Supercenter is great for our family.
So what makes Zaxby's different than other chicken places?
Oh, flavor.
You know what? Talk to me about flavors, will you?
Oh, the chicken tastes great, and there are all these great sauces.
For dipping? Or we'll coat them in the sauce if you want. Yeah, I want.
And you'll want the new Zax Pack. Choose 14 fingers, 24 wings, or 25 nuggets, plus 2 appetizers and 2 large drinks for about $15.
Quick, name all 8 sauces. Tongue torch.
Insane.
Barbecue.
Original.
Wimpy.
Hot honey mustard.
Teriyaki. Nuclear.
Yeah, nuclear.
Boom, good.
Try the new Zax Pack today.
Room service. Your grape nuts, sir.
It'd take 4 bowls of grape nuts to get the B vitamins in just 1 bowl of total.
That's a manly breakfast. Your raisin bran.
10 bowls to equal the zinc in total.
I'll keep the gym open. Your special K, Miss.
40 bowls to equal the calcium in total.
Late checkout this morning?
You need Total. It's got a 100% daily value of 12 vitamins and minerals. No other leading cereal comes close.
Pull a Total,
I'll take Total.
Kitchen's just closed.
Total Raisin Bran. 1 bowl, 100%.
News Channel 7 Weather is brought to you by Spartanburg Technical College.
First championship, conference championship, Walker's history. And you're all part of that history. Awesome!
You gotta love the enthusiasm and passion Coach Ayers shows in the locker room following Saturday's 42-16 win at the Citadel. Wofford will look to win the SoCon title outright and clinch its first 1AA playoff bid next weekend as it plays host to ETSU. Good evening, everyone. Dom Capers helped build the Panthers less than a decade ago. Now Carolina's first ever head coach faces the franchise he led to the NFC Championship game in just its second year of existence. Capers